Welcome into Pickleball Gear Guide. I am Bill, and as you saw, we are going to be reviewing paddles from Friday Pickleball. But before we get into that, I want to let you know, why am I qualified to give you paddle reviews? Well, my dumb, useless pickleball rating is a 3.25, and I've been playing for 6 months. That makes me a qualified man to tell you if paddles are worth your money, right? And when I do paddle reviews like this, I'm going to do it on an acronym I like to call CAPSAV, and that stands for Control, Appeal, Power, Spin, and Value. Before we get into CAPSAV, let's take a look at the specs. According to Friday Pickleball's website, their paddles have a honeycomb core. Average weight is 8.3 ounces. 16 millimeter thick, and it is a tennis style grip and 16 by 5 with a 7.5 inch surface. I tested that weight. It's a little bit less than 8.3 ounces on average with the two paddles that I got. So let's start off with control. These things have very, very nice touch. They're very soft. You can control them. They will put the ball where you want it to, and they feel really good. They feel like premium paddles. So for control, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the control on these paddles a 6.3, which is higher than average. Okay, now let's talk about appeal. Like I said, the appeal of these, they are definitely for maybe your weekend people, the folks who don't get to play all the time. They're definitely a head turner. People will definitely stop and say, hey, what is that? And they'll say, oh, I think I saw those on Facebook. And, they look great. They catch the eye. They have great appeal to them. So their appeal is, but that's not for everybody. Not everybody likes a loud paddle like this. So I'm going to give them a 6 for appeal. Now let's talk about power. This is the biggest thing lacking with Friday paddles. I prefer a paddle with more pop. I'm probably a little bit more of a banger than I am a control and dinker. So I need something with more pop. But I actually put this paddle in the hands of some of my friends who are more control players, and they said the same thing. The only thing that these paddles are missing is a way to finish, a way to put the ball, to drive the ball, especially down the middle, down Divorce Alley. It just does not have any kind of pop. Now, to be fair, I've not put any weight on the paddles yet. I just tested it right out of the box, and it's really, really lacking in power. You can tell it's not a thermoform paddle. Definitely not where the Friday paddles shine. It gets a 2.2 for power. Now let's talk about spin. Holy heck. These things, the face, it is carbon fiber. You can tell it is very gritty. You can hear that. It is very, very gritty. You could put a ton of spin on the ball with these paddles. I like it. Everybody said that was their favorite part of the paddle, was the spin and the control, but definitely the spin and how easy it was to get some of those drop shots and some of their slices and top spin, to spare. Great, great spin. Going to give them a 7.6. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to talk about value. Okay, value matters. All these pickleball companies are trying to get your dollars, and something's worth in value is what you will pay for it. Now, this is a great deal. 2 paddles for $99 with free shipping. I think they've got a Black Friday deal going on right now, but that's what I got these for, was 2 of them for $99 with free shipping. That is a heck of a deal for this quality of paddle. So their value, they get an 8.0. All right, that's going to be it for the review of Friday Pickleball paddles. Overall, just a great product. Good start for them, but the power is a little bit lacking, and the wild looks, the graphics, they're not for everybody. So I get that. Overall, the average score, their CAPSAV score was a 6.02. So above average. Like I said, the value is great. I'm going to probably modify one of them and heavily modify one of them to see if I can get some power into it. But, other than, the lack of power, overall, a highly recommend for somebody who's getting started in pickleball and somebody who maybe wants to turn some heads. So great spin, great control. I recommend it. Make sure you follow us on all the socials. Make sure we've got Instagram and TikTok. We've got a bunch of unboxing videos and reaction videos. So make sure you check that out, and we'll see you next time.